more than $118 million has been donated to charities throughout life. Subaru's Share the Love philanthropic effort, now in its 10th year, the event have prompted nearly $24 million in charitable donations. In celebration of the campaign's 10th anniversary and automaker's 50th anniversary in the U.S., Subaru did not place a cap on total contributions to its Share the Love charitable partners for the second consecutive year. This year's donations, along with a match of more than $2 million from Subaru retailers, brings the grand total amount donated throughout the life of the program to more than $118 million, exceeding the $115 million total estimate predicted at the launch of the 2017 Share the Love event. Meanwhile, this week in New York at the auto show, the automaker will unveil the new Subaru Forester. Stephanie Brinley, principal automotive analyst at IHS Markit, say, the Subaru Forester is a significant reveal for the brand's U.S. performance, as it sold 177,563 units in 2017 and is the brand's second best-selling vehicle, behind the Outback. Subaru is expected to have a strong 2018, supported both by the Forester update and the additional all-new Ascent. Even with the larger SUV range, Forester is forecast to continue to deliver about 26% of the brand's U.S. sales going forward.
Tesla co-founder Elon Musk has announced that a revamped version of the electric car firm's navigation system is on course to launch this weekend. The South African-born billionaire revealed in a tweet on Sunday that the software update should be considered a mature beta at first, suggesting users may experience some bugs or glitches. While Musk cautioned his 20.7 million followers that the system won't be perfect at launch, he said the software will improve rapidly through regular updates. According to Engadget, the current version of the system uses third-party software that has become too old to be upgraded with small improvements. Details of the nav update are scarce, but Electrek says the system is expected to have a significantly improved zoom function and smoother animations. The tech site says, those improvements will be evident on the large center console displays that appear on Tesla's Model 3, S and X. While the nav system that is housed behind the steering wheel will also be more detailed. Not only will the revamped software bring improvements to the nav system, Teslarati says it could lead to an upgraded version of the company's self-driver autopilot feature in the future. The site says, Tesla is planning a coast-to-coast drive across the US using the yet-to-be-released version 2.0 of the autopilot suite later this year, suggesting the update could be just around the corner for customer cars.
According to the latest information from the Australian arm of the company, prospective electric vehicle buyers in Australia may have to wait until March 2019 for a bite at the latest edition of Nissan's all-electric Leaf. Nissan officially launched the completely reinvented next-generation Leaf in Japan September last year, revealing a mass-market EV, $28,992 with 400 kilometers range, boosted acceleration and a range of new technologies. At that time, Renew Economy was told that the new Leaf was expected to reach the Australian market in the second half of 2018, although Nissan Australia stressed that that date was still to be confirmed. As Renew Economy reported at the time, the new take on a global bestseller is expected to be a key player in the nascent market for mainstream electric cars, particularly in Australia, where uptake has been going backwards over the past couple of years. One of the key factors behind Australia's retrograde market has been the distinct lack of electric vehicle availability. As Bryce Gatton noted in his article, Australians wishing to buy an EV currently have only 5 models to choose from, 3 of which are in the prestige price range. The new Nissan, as well as the Hyundai Ioniq, were expected to change that with their arrival later this year. But new information from Nissan Australia suggests the Leaf 2.0 won't reach Australian shores before the end of March 2019, at around the same time as Tesla's own mass-market offering, the Model 3, is expected to hit the market. Again, however, Nissan Australia says firm dates are yet to be confirmed. The updated delivery schedule followed the news that the Japanese car maker is ramping up its electric vehicle production, with a target of 8 new pure electric models to be rolled out over the next 4 years. The company also said it was targeting sales of 1 million electrified vehicles, either pure EVs or hybrid models, annually by fiscal year 2022, with an eye to driving sales in key global markets including China and Japan. The price of the new Leaf in Australia is also as yet unknown, and according to Nissan, won't be announced until the car is launched.
Subaru continues to dribble out teaser images of its all-new 2019 Forester ahead of its reveal Wednesday at the New York Auto Show. The image, posted to Subaru's Facebook page, once again focuses on Forester's rear end, and specifically, the pincer-shaped white rear tail light that carries over from the Reserve concepts. Only this time, the photo is taken in broad daylight, so we can make out a little more of what's happening on that tailgate area. There are scooped-out recesses above the rear bumper and around the license plate and a wider cargo opening, as noted here previously. There's also some black plastic body cladding. Previous spy shots have suggested the crossover will retain the boxy shape and grille of the current model, but with some subtle side body creases like those found on the Impreza and Crosstrek. It's expected to ride on Subaru's global architecture platform, while engine options aren't known. The current Forester's base engine is a 2.5-liter horizontally opposed 4-cylinder making 170 horsepower, with an optional turbocharged 2.0-liter that makes 250 horsepower and 258 pounds-ft of torque. We'll know more tomorrow, when Subaru takes the wraps of the redesigned Forester in New York.
Moody's downgraded Tesla's credit ratings Tuesday and changed its outlook to negative from stable, citing significant shortfall in the Model 3 production rate and a tight financial situation. The credit ratings agency also said the electric car maker will likely need to raise more money in the near future to meet its cash needs and maintain its expected pace of expansion. Moody's lowered its corporate family rating on Tesla to B3 from B2 and downgraded its rating on the company's senior notes to K1 from B3. The speculative grade liquidity rating was cut to SGL4 from SGL3. Tesla declined to comment on the Moody's downgrade. S&P has a negative B rating on Tesla and a negative outlook, as of April 2017. Moody's said in a release, Tesla's ratings reflect the significant shortfall in the production rate of the company's Model 3 electric vehicle. Tesla's rating could be lowered further if there are shortfalls from its updated Model 3 production targets. Elon Musk's electric car company had planned to produce 5,000 Model 3 sedans a week by the end of last year, but has since pushed that goal out by half a year. The automaker's shares were mildly lower in after-hours trading Tuesday. They fell 8.2% during the day to their lowest since February 2017 after the National Transportation Safety Board tweeted it was investigating a fatal Tesla car crash. Shares are now down 28% from their record high reached in September and in bear market territory. The price on Tesla's 8-year junk bond, which matures in 2025, fell to its lowest since it was issued in August. According to IHS Markit, it hit 90.8 cents late Tuesday afternoon just ahead of the Moody's announcement. The yield, which moves inversely to price, rose to 6.91%, the data showed. Tesla raised a more than expected $1.8 billion in August for that junk bond offering to fund accelerated production for its Model 3 sedan, despite poor appetite at the time for risky assets. Traders had been betting heavily against the electric car maker's bonds amid growing worries about the electric car maker's ability to deliver on its production goals. Sam Pearson, Director, Securities Finance, at IHS Markit said in a Monday note, 99% of lendable supply for shorting Tesla's high-yield bond has been used. The Moody's release said, Tesla had $3.4 billion in cash and securities at the end of last year, and $1.9 billion through its asset-based lending facility. This liquidity position is not adequate to cover 1. The approximately $500 million in minimum cash that we estimate Tesla must maintain for normal operations. 2. A 2018 operating cash burn that will approximate $2 billion if Tesla maintains high discretionary capital expenditures to increase capacity. And 3. Convertible debt maturities of approximately $1.2 billion through early 2019. These cash needs will likely require Tesla to undertake a near-term capital raise exceeding $2 billion. Moody's said in the release, these cash needs will likely require Tesla to undertake a near-term capital raise exceeding $2 billion.